A lot of Colorado homeowners have been getting their property tax bills and noticing they're much higher than last year. We know home values in Colorado have soared since the pandemic, and even those who haven't had a home to live in are getting tax notices.
Talking about families who lost their homes in the Marshall Fire and are still trying to rebuild. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us live from Superior this morning. It's already, we know, been a long process for these families, and now they have to think about taxes again.
They do. And homes here in the Sagamore neighborhood where we are this morning, they are in various stages of the rebuilding process. There's a few houses here that look pretty much finished, and then there's houses like the ones that you see right behind me. Those frames are up, they have front doors, they also have those garage openings, so they're very much on their way. Last year, these homeowners, they were taxed 0 for the actual homes since they had been destroyed in the Marshall Fire. They were taxed 50% for the land since that was damaged by the fire, but this year things are a little bit different. So let's run you through what homeowners are going to have to deal with this time around. Here's the formula for people who are rebuilding. The assessment is based on how much was done on January 1st of this year. So if you have a foundation, your assessed value is 10%. If exterior framing is done and utilities have been added to the structure, that puts you at 25%. If plumbing, electrical, and mechanical are done, 50%. For interior, drywall, cabinets, that sort of thing, it's 75%. And if you just have some minor things to go, we're talking about lighting, flooring, then you're going to be taxed 100%. So we spoke with the county assessor about these values. Listen to how she said the county arrived at these numbers.
All the lots had been remediated and they were buildable. And so the value came back to 100%. And then it's also a reappraisal year. So the odd number year in Colorado, we look at all properties and reestablish values. And so we had to reestablish values for these properties. And so they are at 100% of what they were in 2021, plus the reappraisal.
As you can imagine, homeowners, they have a ton of questions, especially those that once lived in the Marshall Fire burn area. So if that is you and you have some questions, the Boulder County Assessor is going to have an online town hall that's going to happen tonight starting at 6. All you have to do to join that online town hall is go to the Boulder County website, look under events. You can find the link for that there. In Superior, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Interesting. Thank you, Veronica. The risk of another Marshall Fire, meanwhile, is growing. The nonprofit group Climate Central says there are more hot, dry, and windy fire weather days, and where we live doesn't help.
In Colorado, the number of homes have basically almost doubled since 1990, from about 500,000 to over 1 million. So we're seeing more people that are moving into these areas where we're seeing these risks.
So there are steps you can take to protect your home. Move any landscaping or firewood away from the house. Keep gas grills and propane tanks at least 15 feet away, and use fire-resistant materials for your deck, porch, fence, and patio furniture.